unit is another prison. It's called administrative segregation, or ad-seg. And the ad-seg unit has within that another prison that is death row. So I just want you to imagine, I want you to picture in your mind the most oppressive place you've ever been in your life. If you've ever been to a death camp, Berkowitz, Auschwitz, or Birkenau, Sobibor, if you've ever been to Dachau, if you've ever been to a place like that, or to another death row facility, I want you to think about the most oppressive place on earth. You really can feel the bad vibes as you walk through the gate. And you see chain link reaching for the sky, 20-something feet up with razor wire on top of it. No man's land, which is 10 or so feet of open space, like a walking path. Another chain link reaching for the sky, 20, 25 feet up, razor wire. And then inside that second barrier of chain link all the way to the ground is razor wire, coiled just all the way around the perimeter. And inside is the Michelson unit. You've got to pass through the gates. You got to check in. You got to, de-arm if you're carrying. Get a badge, get an ID badge. Then you head on in. You got to walk past the general population yards. Walk through to the ADSEG facility, which is, again, a prison within this Supermax. It's a smaller set of buildings, fenced, electrified, razor wired, everything. And then within that is death row, right? Again, the security measures that were taken by the state of Texas we learned our lesson from the breakout, let's put it that way. And when you're in administrative segregation, these are the most troubled, mentally unstable, can't get along with anybody, difficult. They're not the death row, the condemned, but they're a step off, right? They're literally the worst of the worst, and they have to be in 24-hour lockdown with 1 hour of exercise time. They get to look at a hole in the building up at the sun, and they can only be out there for about 55 minutes a day. And death row has the same separate yard, right? But they're in their own facility. And these are the conditions that are set out for the most dangerous offenders. And I think it's important to share that with you, right? Because it takes 12 votes on guilt or not proved, and then it takes 12 times 3, right? It takes 36 votes for the death penalty to be administered. Like, it's not done lightly. It's a huge burden to prove that beyond all reasonable doubt, which is again why there's so much contentiousness over whether, one, should we still be doing it? 2, have we made mistakes? 3, is it appropriate anymore in our day and age? Are we more civil than that? And 4, how can we be so sure that we didn't get it wrong? So more to come on this subject.